oftenly used when you're working on SEO. First, let's have a look at what a keyword means. Keywords are words or phrases that a searcher enters into search engines, also called search terms or queries. So if I open up Google and type in fastest car in the world, this entire sentence is a keyword. The keywords in web content and your website makes it possible for people to find your site via search engines. If you remember when we were discussing how search engines work, I explained how a searcher enters a search term into a search engine, and then the search engine sends that search term to their database and search websites related to that search term. Basically, that search term is a keyword. So the search engine is looking for the keywords in the index of the web. Keywords is an important element of SEO. Implementing keywords SEO will help you rank higher and show your website when someone makes a particular search related to your business. Assume you have a website about mobile phones. Now, you think your site is relevant to those people who are looking for cheap new mobile phones, so you want to show your site in search results when someone searches cheap new mobile phones. So this is your keyword. If you think your site is relevant when someone searches for mobile repair shop in Japan, then that's your keyword. Developing a list of keywords is one of the first and most important steps in any SEO initiative. Keywords are the foundation for all your SEO efforts. It's worth the time and investment to ensure your SEO keywords are relevant to your audience. Let's conclude this lecture with a real-world example. Let's say you're running a website of a clothing store. You should create one keyword grouping for all your shirts, then one for all of your pants, etc. The next step would be to segment each individual group into smaller subgroups. So for t-shirts, you would now have subgroups such as casual shirts, dress shirts, and tank tops, and then even smaller groups for each type of product, which could be plain t-shirt, colorful t-shirts, and cartoon t-shirt. Now, you should create individual pages on your website optimized for each small keyword group. So a page dedicated for cartoon t-shirts, a separate page for plain t-shirts, and one for colorful t-shirts. An optimized web page for the cartoon t-shirts keywords would be using the keyword in the title page, using the keyword in the URL, using the keyword in the meta tags, using the keyword in the image's alt texts. We'll learn about alt tags ahead in the course. Now we have an entire section on optimizing a web page, and we'll learn how to do that in detail ahead. For now, you should just focus on keywords. In the next lecture, we'll look at different types of keywords. Welcome back. Let's talk about types of keywords now. Generally, there are three types of keywords: generic, branded, and long-tail keywords. So, what are generic keywords? Generic keywords are very broad, uncategorized, and generic as the title suggests. Consider the example laptops. When someone searches for laptops and they've not decided what brand to go with, so it's a good time to show them your brand. These keywords are very competitive and unspecific. If your site ranks for a generic keyword, it will receive a lot of traffic, but conversion, in other words, people who will buy your laptop, will be low. Generally, when you're starting a new website, you would want to stay away from generic keywords because big brands and million-dollar companies are competing for them. Next is branded keywords. Branded keyword is specific to a brand. For example, if someone searches for HP laptop. In this case, the person searching for HP laptop is asking search engine to just show them HP laptops only. They're not interested in Dell or any other brand. This type of keyword are relevant for enterprise-level business who already have the kind of strong name recognition that influences searches. If your brand name is X laptop, you shouldn't be targeting HP laptops keyword. Finally, long-tail keywords. These keywords are long, more specific. For example, gaming laptops under $500, i7 laptops under $1,000, etc. Research shows us that 70% of searches conducted online use long-tail keywords. More importantly, these keywords have a 36% greater conversion rate, which means they're more likely to result in a sale because they give consumers exactly what they're looking for. So as a new site or business, these are the keywords you need to target. Now, to conclude this lecture, your list should mostly contain long-term keywords, but you can add a few generic or branded keywords in as well. Next, we'll learn how to find the perfect keywords. For keywords research, I sometimes use KW Finder, which is a paid tool. First, we'll learn how to do keyword research on KW Finder. They have a free trial which you can use if you want to. Go to kwfinder.com. Now, on this page, you need to enter your main keyword here. This is mainly what your brand is about. If you're selling laptops, your primary keyword is laptop, so type in laptop. You can also select a specific country and language here. If your website is local, it's good to select your country here. If it's international, just leave it as is. Now, click on Find Keywords. Now, let's understand this interface first. Here you can see a scrollable list of keywords that are related to the one you searched for. Since we searched for laptop, we can see laptop deals, cheap laptops, laptops for sale, and much more. Next to these suggested keywords is the search volume trend. This shows the trend of the keyword searches in the last 12 months. For something like Christmas tree, the trend will be higher towards the end of the year rather than the start or the middle. For something more general like laptops, it'll be almost consistent. Next to trend is search or traffic. This is the amount of people that searched for this keyword in the last 12 months. This is the CPC cost we talked about. Next to it is PPC competition. PPC means pay per click. This is related to ads and Google AdWords. Nothing to do with keyword research for now. Lastly, it's the difficulty score. For keywords on KW Finder, you would want one that has a score of less than 50. This means lesser competition. Now scroll this list, find related keyword ideas, make sure the score is less than 50, ideally less than 30. Then make sure they're getting at least 1,000 searches. Make a list of such keywords. Either use Excel or you can use a paper pencil or any other tool. Make a list of keywords you want to target. Along with that, mention their difficulty and traffic. In the next video, we'll look at how to get this data from a free tool for those who don't want to purchase a tool.